dry, and then water, little pockets of water, and then another little dry spot, and then the ocean. Yeah, I forget what it's called. We used to call it a little pool when the water just be pooling there. Oh my goodness. But really it's just it came up a lot. Like a lot of the water came up on the beach. What is that called? High tide, I believe. Yeah. But listen, people are out here riding the waves. Look at these waves. I literally was looking at the weather and looking at the water temperature for the beach, and it was like, oh, surfers should wear like a mid wetsuit or whatever, and I was like, I haven't seen surfers in forever. And y'all, look at, oh my goodness, why he got up on one. Listen, there was like 3 or 4 of them at one time out here surfing. I was like, oh my goodness, I just was like, who surfs? Haven't seen any surfers since I was in Cali. Like, but I love this. Anyway, hello, wealthy family. Welcome to today's Mindset Monday. I am Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess. I wonder if he's going to jump on one here. Today's Mindset Monday, we're talking about love. Let's talk about love. Okay, love's been on my mind. Been missing my hubby. He's been traveling for work. I'm going to see him again soon. I am excited. But I want to talk about love. It's important to love yourself, and it matters. It's extremely important that you love yourself so you can recognize what love feels like. A lot of us are out here trauma bonding and calling it love, but it's only because trauma is so easily recognizable in your field. You got to learn to love yourself. Coming to the beach is love. This water is cold. This water is cold, and I still came out here, and I'm going to dip myself. I'm going to take a cold plunge today, okay? If I'm going to do it anywhere, I'm going to do it at Clearwater. And I'm wearing, like nothing. So my skin will be blessed up today. I don't know if y'all saw that when I turned around, but yeah. But it is extremely important to love yourself, to recognize what love feels like. Just because a person can relate to the things that you've been through, that doesn't mean that they can love you if they haven't learned to love themselves, to forgive themselves, to heal themselves. If you say, give yourself a hug, how do they respond to that? How do you respond to that? When was the last time you hugged yourself, that you touched yourself, that you loved your body? Or are you walking around with shame or guilt or disregard? This body has been with you every step of the way, literally. Every step of the way, literally. Every passage, every sacred, holy communion. Your body knows it. It's you are your greatest ally. You're also your greatest enemy. And too many of us are identifying with the enemy. I want to do this, but I can't because. I want to love this person, but I can't because. I want to live out loud this way, but I can't because. Or I'll do it when. Or maybe I shouldn't. That's why examples are so important. But you are unique. So you're not going to find anyone with your specific set of examples. Listen. Yes, herald the message. The messengers. And there was like a big gust of wind. I don't know if the mic picked that up. But you know, the wind is message. It's a messenger. It carries the ethers, the energy through the spirit, because that is what your life force is, your prana. That's what your body does rely on. Whether it's oxygen or carbon dioxide or any of the other different gases in our air, your body has it. Okay? So having intention when you breathe, bring it in. That's why it's important to watch what you say. That's what I'm saying. How are you speaking over yourself? Here he go. Wipe out. Do what you love. Do the things that make you happy. And if you're like, I live somewhere where I can't do that, I'm around people where I can't do that. My money won't allow me. My circumstances won't allow me. That's a bunch of BS. That's a bunch of belief system. It's a bunch of belief system. Stop betraying your heart. Your heart is the physical manifestation. You can feel that shit thumping, and you know that your body is working. If your heart chakra is underactive or overstimulated, it may have different ways of expressing that, but it's all taking in through energy of the body, because the heart chakra is the medium. And love is expressed through the heart chakra. It's expressed through the heart chakra. It's not the creator of it. The heart chakra does not create the love, but it does express it through. It's important for you to heal your heart. Beanie Man, I don't know if it's in the song with the rum and Red Bull, which is horrible to drink. But he says, I use coconut water to wash off my heart. I use coconut water to wash off my heart, to clean my heart, to cleanse my heart. Coconut water is a beautiful combination of the sea matter, of the waters of the earth, of Gaia. It's a beautiful creation of that. It's a beautiful collection of that. That's why coconut water is so good. I read a story, a news article, a couple different places that said coconut water can be used instead of IV as electrolytes. And I promised for God, when I was in the hospital sitting with my last one, wild experience, sat in the hospital for about 2 weeks, and with him, pregnant with him, and they wanted to hook me to the IV, and I was like, no, just water. I had coconut water and my eternal alkaline water, guzzling it, because my water had ruptured, so I had to make sure I kept it replenished. But yeah, true story. Now, will coconut water help you love yourself? It just might, because some of y'all got some gunk around your heart that needs to be cleaned off, and sometimes you just need to drink some water. Program that shit and say, cleanse my heart. Change your belief system. It works. Watch the BS that you tell yourself. And then go out and live that love, and you'll be surrounded by people who love the love that you express as well. Anyway, I love y'all. Agape love. Agape. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about the words and the etymology. It's the feeling. It's that connotation that I express to you all when I say I love you. But I want you to understand and feel what it is that I'm saying to you. It's so important. Now is the time. Now is the time. Like, shit is being sealed. The shift has been happening. It has happened. But we are in the new year. You want to cement that shit. As a witness, I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, for those of you who may not know. And they will talk about the 1,000-year reign after Armageddon, where all those that were resurrected, who didn't know about Jesus' sacrifice and God's love, were like, go put through a test. And, you know, if they accepted him genuinely, then they would stay alive in the kingdom. But if they were, you know, like, this is a bunch of malarkey, then they would die again, right? That's fucking wild. But that's kind of what's happening now. It's, you got to get this information in and cement it. You got to cement this shit. You got to solidify it, because you've made it over. You've made it over. Hey, it's a new timeline. Okay? And some of y'all may be like, what type of new timeline is this? Look at all this pestilence in the world. What do you think happens when shit gets destroyed? Okay? Stop paying attention to the pestilence and go to the beach. Okay? Or go paint a picture. Or go plant some flowers. Earth Day is coming up in 2 days. Y'all better do something to love on Mother Earth. Light a candle, write a note, clean up some trash. Something. Compost, plant a tree, give back to her. Give back to her. Sorry, my finger, y'all. My bad. But yeah, get back into this space so you can cement this in. so you don't backslide. Because right now, there's some people that's backsliding. All right? But I love y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. Seriously. I'm grateful for each and every one of you who watched all the way through. Put some earth emojis. Put some earth emojis in the chat if you're still with me at over 10 minutes in the comment section, and I'll channel an affirmation for you. Everyone that's actually going to do it, I'm channeling the affirmation for you right now. It's not channeling. I'm downloading it. I'm receiving it right now into my auric fields. So those of you who put it on, this is a personalized message, grounded, anchored in. I'm barefoot in the ocean. Oh, you can't see my feet, but yeah, I'm here. Me and God, we rocking out with y'all because we love y'all. We fucks with y'all the long way. And that's why it's so important for you to do the same for yourself. Because if you're waiting for someone else to love you, to give yourself the permission, because you never had an example of it, I'm telling you, the universe loves you. That's why you're here right now, still to this day. And I'm not saying that those that's not here to this day weren't loved by the universe. It just means that their love has come full circle already, and they've returned back into the infinite feeling of being with the universe after expressing it here on earth, because this is a clusterfuck down here. I don't know if y'all know that. Now I'm starting to ramble, but listen, it's hard as it can be hard as fuck down here. But that's why we're here. We knew this. But we chose to come in a space and time where we can remember that our thoughts control things. So stop paying attention to inorganic BS and focus on yourself, because you are the most important motherfucker out here. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.